Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Lunar Geeks Out channel. Today, very special day, Band-Maid had just released a new track, Since. If memory serves correctly, this is like the intro song, the theme song to a TV show, an anime, or something. I don't know too much because, I know the TV size of this was released. I didn't listen to it because I knew, full version was eventually going to be released. Well, I hoped a full version would eventually be released. And I wanted to stay as spoilers-free as possible for the reaction. Band-Maid always release some really good stuff, one of my favorite bands. I cannot wait to check this out. So without any further ado, let's hop into it. Starting off with a very sort of epic sound vibe, I guess. Cannot speak. A little orchestral stuff though. Really nice. I don't think that I've heard them do that before. And get right into the hard stuff. Nice. That hurt. I really like that guitar sound right there. Bass is coming through there. Nice. Good song. Got better. And a tiny little bass solo. Nice. That's a cool end to that one. Basically, that song got a cool beginning, a cool end, and a cool everything else. Yeah, that's a stupid joke right there. But no, that was fantastic. Cannot wait to talk about the music. But first, gonna see if I can find English lyrics because, y'all know I like to talk about those. Alright, no lyrics this time. I actually know, in the description they said that, English lyrics are in the captions, but I don't like to watch things back. I really like my, reviews to really be based on first impressions, so I'm not gonna do that. There was, one site that had, English lyrics that I found, but they didn't have, full ones, and they were unable to confirm if some of the things are accurate, so Not gonna go off of incomplete or inaccurate lyrics. Trying to say data there, data? I don't know how to say stuff. But I'm really sad about that because Band-Maid consistently have some really good lyrics. But the music, I got some good stuff to talk about with this one. So, right off the bat, I want to talk about the intro of this song, because that was two things that were not something I've heard Band-Maid do before. The orchestral stuff, actually, something like that did pop up, and I think it was Warning, the intro to that track, but this was a very different style to that, and had much more of that, like, epic soundtrack kind of thing. I can't say that I've heard Band-Maid do that before. Maybe they've done it and I either haven't heard the track, or I have heard it and I've just forgotten, because that has a tendency to happen, but do not believe I've ever heard that happen before. And then, with all the instruments before the vocals kicked in, it felt like something I'd not heard them do before, like a style that I hadn't heard them, really get into before. Once the vocals kicked in, it felt just like a Band-Maid track at that point. And that brings us to the vocals. They were fantastic as always. I think it's Psyche, the vocalist. I hope I'm saying the name right. I hope I have the name right. She is phenomenal. Probably one of my favorite vocalists, at least from Japan. I cannot speak today. I apologize. She, of course, did a fantastic job. I do wish Miku had shown forth a bit more in this track. I didn't really notice her do much. I know she was providing some backing vocals and everything, but there wasn't really a moment, at least not that I noticed, where she really stood out, and that's a shame because I always think she does a great job. But vocals throughout were fantastic, especially at the end where the vocal kept going and it was rising up and everything. That was so cool. It reminded me a bit of I think it's Hallowed Be Thy Name by Iron Maiden, where Bruce holds the one note for super long. It reminded me just of that kind of thing, not of that track specifically. Which the sounder, I think, is like, oh yeah, that same kind of thing happened in that track. That was a connection I made, and made me happy because I love Hallowed Be Thy Name. Drums, I should talk about. Those didn't do anything crazy for most of the track. There was that one moment, I can't remember what they did, but I think y'all saw it, it kind of got me for a second, and it wasn't anything bit of like, oh, I gotta keep that in mind, and I remember exactly what happened, but it's just, whatever that moment was, I thought that was really cool. But throughout the rest of the track, they're just good, solid drums. The bass, finally can talk about the bass. It was great. In the parts where it didn't really shine forth, I could still just kind of tell it was there. I could feel it, it felt nice. There wasn't anything where I really heard it, but I could feel it was there, if that makes any sense. It wasn't even you got the bass turned up in your car and everything, and just feel it shaking or anything like that. It was just, I could feel the presence of the bass. That I'm not doing a great job of explaining that, but hopefully someone understands what I'm trying to say there. But those moments, of course, it was good, but the moments where it really shone forth, there was a slower section where it had just a really good, really deep feel to it, and then the short little bass solo, both of those were really, really nice. Then we get on to guitar. Guitar, of course, phenomenal. Most of the time it was just doing some really, really good riffing and everything. There wasn't anything, felt like most of the track was like, ooh, that's really nice, but it was all so good. But then the solo, or solos? The solo was phenomenal. That was, I love a good guitar solo, and that was a good guitar solo. Alright, I don't know what my camera keeps doing, but, second video in a row on this channel, it stopped filming halfway through. No memory issues, it's still got plenty of memory. No battery issues, but it keeps stopping, so that ain't good. Anyways, fortunately it stopped right after I finished making one of the points I was making. So, I just get to start back at a very easy part. So, I want to compare this to Different, which is the last single that they had that was made for like a TV show or whatever. I'd say this was actually better. Different had such a cool and unique vibe to it, but this one, it felt a lot more like the kind of stuff they do, and a lot more like the kind of stuff I really like from them. And then Different, I think I mentioned this when I reacted, it kind of went crazy, and, that just didn't really do it for me. So, this definitely was, for me, the better of the two, though. It's Band-Maid. Both are fantastic. I really don't have much more to say on the track. It was really, really good. I wish I'd been able to, talk about the lyrics. Since I don't have much more to say, that is going to do it for the video. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like if you like, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below with any, thoughts on the track, any feedback or criticism, or anything you want me to react to. In the description, there will be a link to the music videos, so you can go check it out, support the artist. A link to my Discord server, you can join the Trench Club, be a part of the little community there. A link to my Instagram account, where I post stuff like album reviews, music collection stuff, and upload announcements. And then a link to the Spotify playlist of all the tracks I've reacted to, at least the ones that are up on Spotify. There'll also be a link to my official link tree, so anything else of mine y'all want to check out, you can go and do so. Like I said, that's going to do it for the video. So once again, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.